Hello. The other day, I had a conversation with a colleague and friend of mine called Denise. We had a chat about our various challenges and so on and so forth. Towards the end of the conversation, Denise offered me some help with one of the challenges that I'd been talking about earlier. And there's two things that really strike me about this offer. The first is that Denise had really been listening to what I'd been saying. And the second was that she'd obviously cared enough about me and valued our relationship sufficiently that she was willing to put forward this offer of helping me in some way. And this is what I really want to talk about today, not just how we connect with people, but how we build a high quality connection. Professor Jane Dutton of Michigan University identifies 3 things that make something a high quality connection. And the first is positive energy. So I'm sure you've all had that experience where you talk to someone who feels like an emotional vampire and you walk away feeling like your soul has been sort of sucked out of you. That's sort of the opposite of a high quality connection where you feel energized. A second feature is that you have a sense of positive regard for each other. And a third feature is that it's mutual. So it's not a monologue relationship or a relationship where one person's getting all the benefit. It's a mutual interaction. So how do we get these sort of high quality connections in our workplace? 2 key things I want to focus on here, both discussed extensively by Jane. And the first one is called respectful engagement. An initial component of respectful engagement is just actually about attending to the person and being present. So often when we're chatting with someone, we're mentally planning the shopping list, or we're secretly doing some emails in the background or whatever. So the first component of respectful engagement is actually give that person perhaps one of our most precious commodities, and that is our time and attention. And a second element of respectful engagement is listening. Again, often when we listen to people, we're really just waiting for a break in the conversation so we can insert our point of view into the gap. That's not really listening. That's just waiting for a chance to talk. Listening is about actually hearing what the other person is saying. So those 2 components, being fully present and attentive to the person, and then really listening, make up respectful engagement. Second strategy suggested by Professor Dutton is a task-enabling approach. And that means when you're interacting with somebody, ask the question, how can I help them? What could I do to make them more effective in their work? Can I offer some resources, some time, some advice? Can I share some software? But this focus on helping the other person to succeed is what Professor Jane Dutton means by task enabling. And these don't have to be big things. These can be very small, everyday sorts of tasks. Is someone a bit overloaded right now? Could you offer to take a task from them? Is someone lacking in confidence? Could you give them a positive affirmation about how they're doing at their work? These everyday, small, task-enabling strategies really foster a deep and high-quality connection with another person. So thinking back to that story at the beginning, you can see that Denise engaged in both respectful engagement, she really listened to me, and also task-enabling. She offered to help me out with something that was troubling me. So my recommendation for today is to go beyond just connecting with people, to try to build a high quality connection.